Hey guys, I know I haven't done one of these in such a long time, but I thought, why not? I guess you guys like them, so let's do a discussion time. So this is the series where I just talk about general things, me, sports, and other relatable stuff that I like to talk about. Um, so to start off with, I like boxing, right? I love boxing. I love the sport, right? So Anthony Joshua, the like the world heavyweight champion at the moment, he is versing Jarrell Miller, right? And people are saying, why is he not versing Deontay Wilder? Why is he not versing Deontay Wilder? I'm just like, well, it's because Wilder won't accept a deal. And Wilder wants the rematch with Tyson Fury, but Tyson Fury wants to verse Dillian White, so whoever wins out of Dillian White versus Tyson Fury goes into verse Deontay Wilder, and whoever wins that fight versus Anthony Joshua. I hope I didn't mumble any of my words there. But I'm just saying. Like, Anthony Joshua's versus Jarrell Miller, that's what it is. They couldn't get a deal with Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury, so they did that instead. That was their option, and I could tell from the announcement video that AJ was just not enthusiastic about it at all. Like he wants the big fight. He wants the big fight between him and Deontay Wilder to unify the division. He's already done it twice, I think. But he wants to become undisputed. Both fighters want to become undisputed. I don't know why Deontay Wilder doesn't accept the deal. 60-40 does sound like a good idea. 60-40 split does sound good, right? And now people say that Deontay Wilder is better than Anthony Joshua, right? And I'm here to back that up, right? And by the way, we're not just going to be talking about Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua and boxing as in general the whole time, right? Okay. And so we're going to talk about other things as well. We're going to talk about Uncharted, the state of Call of Duty, and yeah, just another bunch of stuff. But anyway, back to the topic, right? So, I think AJ is better than Deontay Wilder, and here's why, right? So, Deontay Wilder fought Eric Molina. He went 9 rounds with Eric Molina. Anthony Joshua fought Eric Molina, and he went 3 rounds with Anthony Joshua, and it was completely one-sided. And Deontay Wilder, I think he got clipped a couple of times as well. I mean, if you see, Deontay Wilder, his defense isn't very good. He's not very sharp. When he was facing Tyson Fury, he was overloading the right hand. I mean, it landed eventually, knocked him down, but it wasn't enough for him to win, and he ended up getting the draw. But me, personally, I thought Tyson Fury won. Anyway, so, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate in the comments, right? Saying that Deontay Wilder is better than Anthony Joshua because of his record, because of his power. Deontay Wilder does have power. I'm not going to lie. But who's he really fought? Think about that right now. If you go on Deontay Wilder's box rec, who has he versed? The 2 best fighters he has versed are Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury. And Luis Ortiz almost knocked out Deontay Wilder. Because in one of the rounds, I can't remember which round it was, but Luis Ortiz hit Deontay Wilder and rocked him, and he was hurt. The commentators were like, "Oh, Deontay Wilder's in big trouble. He could be stopped here," and the ref almost stopped it, and it was nearly ended the round. If there was about 30 seconds left, over the top of the other 30 seconds that was left in the round, I can't remember how much time there was in the round, but if he just kept going and there was more time left in the round, Ortiz could have taken the belt right then and there, and everything could have changed. Deontay Wilder would have been irrelevant. It wouldn't have been known. I mean, he's still in the equation. He's still a contender for the Undisputed Championship. But I don't think he's good enough. He's not ready. He needs to learn. He needs to have some experience. He needs to fight better fighters So after he fights Tyson Fury, regardless of the result, he needs to go versus like a Joseph Parker or a Povetkin or a Dillian White or a Terry Chisora or someone like that, right? Or Usyk, who was the cruiserweight champion, but now he's coming up to heavyweight. Anyway, I know I haven't been talking about Anthony Joshua, but Anthony Joshua has faced more better fighters. He's faced Vladimir Klitschko, Joseph Parker, Alexander Povetkin, Carlos Takam. I forget who else he's versed, but he's versed some big names out there. He's versed Dominic Brazil, Dillian White, and yeah, that's the most of them I know. I think like the big ass names, but Deontay Wilder hasn't only fought like two good fighters, and that's Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury. Right? And he struggled against both. He struggled against both. And that's why Deontay Wilder is going to be a big issue for him, because Anthony Joshua is going to have the experience, even though Deontay Wilder does have, you know, like the power, but I think Anthony Joshua does have more power. Anthony Joshua does have a better chin, I think, because he got hurt against Vladimir Klitschko. He went down, he was hurt, but he recovered, and there was the youth of Anthony Joshua. He recovered because he was the younger man, but I'm going to give it to Vladimir Klitschko. He did well, right? But it wasn't enough to defeat AJ. But I think AJ is a better boxer because he's more effective, he's more powerful, he's quick, he's more like he thinks it out. He always has a game plan. He had a game plan against Joseph Parker to just use the jab and keep him away with the jab, and then he won by unanimous decision, right? Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. There's only 2 minutes left in this gameplay. But enough of boxing. Enough of boxing talk. In a couple of months, I think. I'm not sure when it's coming out, but I'm playing Uncharted the Drake Collection in this one. This is the Uncharted Drake's Fortune. But not Uncharted. The Last of Us Part 2 is coming out, right? And this year, I hope. They better not delay it till 2020. But it's coming out this year, and it's gonna be epic, I reckon. So one of my friends has been saying, what if it's a bust and what if it's a flop? Naughty Dog has never let down their audience. They've made some of the greatest games ever. They made The Last of Us, which got over 200 Game of the Year awards. They made Nathan Drake Collection. And they made all their Uncharted's, right? And they made Crash Bandicoot back in the 90s, right? So I have high expectations. I know it's going to be good because I played a lot of these games, and their storytelling and the game in general is just good. The gameplay, the combat, whatever, it's good, and the graphics will be no doubt be amazing. And I guarantee you, when the PS5 comes out, I guarantee you that The Last of Us Part 2 will get a remaster if it is good enough. And I think it could have potential. It could have potential to be Game of the Year in 2019, right? So I know I only talked about 2 topics, but I was really keen on the boxing, and I hope you guys do agree with me with the Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. I'm just trying to state facts. It's like on the night, I don't know who. Like I think AJ will win just because he'll be the better man that night, because he's experienced with better fighters, and Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder hasn't. But anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Peace.